Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Chase Ballage.
I'm Seamus Kearney. If you don't know us, you will by the end of this speech.
Before I start this speech, I'd like to give a big round of applause to the teachers and/or/staff.
I'd like to start this speech off with a joke. How much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice.
Now, if I haven't already started the speech, I'd like to start it now. Thank you. I'll have to say I'm honored to stand up here and be able to give this speech to you guys today. Very honored. I'm glad you can pick me and this guy too.
Seamus.
Now, if we all had to start on this reflection, by the way, this is a reflection speech to all of you who are guessing, I would have to say that I would have to stay at the start at the first day of middle school as 8th graders.
August 24th, 2011.
No, August 25th.
25th, 2011.
Now, this was our last year as 8th graders, even though this is our first year as 8th graders. It's our last year in middle school, guys. Our head, I don't know about you, but my head was high. I think your heads were high too.
Walking in for the third and last time, it was a day.
But I had no idea what we were in for. It was sure to be amazing, especially about those teachers. Especially about teachers, let's start with the Navy teachers.
Now, I don't know a lot about you Navy teachers, but I mean, considering by the kids you've raised over there, wow. What are you doing with them?
What are you feeding them?
I mean, whatever you're doing, I mean, just keep it up, I guess. It's working.
It's working.
And those gold.
Oh!
What's up?
I just had this sensational idea. Sensational idea.
Tell us about it.
All right. You guys want to hear it?
Sure.
I'm asking you. You guys want to hear it?
Yeah.
Thank you. Now, you all seen the Avengers probably, because we're Americans, right? Best movie ever, tops. 5 stars out of 6. Now, I just gave this sensational idea. What if we assign roles from the Avengers to the Gold House teachers?
Dude, that sounds awesome. That sounds awesome,
Right.
Right?
Right. Yeah.
Now, what I'm picking up maybe, I can go down. Maybe Earnhardt, Dee Earnhardt, almost like a Hawkeye. You know that guy who shoots bows and arrows? Yeah, because she sees everything. Everything.
What else?
And I'm picking up Theron. I'm picking up Thor. Maybe a shorter version of Thor with maybe not the muscles. We're working on the hair. Where are you? Where are you?
Yeah,
There we go. And who else? Davis. Please raise your hand, Davis. There you go. Yeah. I'm picking up an Iron Man without a suit. Yeah. And who else? Haverlack. Okay, before I say anything, Haverlack, where are you?
There you go.
Here we go, Haverlack. Okay, you're a Hulk. Hold it. You're holding, okay? Now, before you say anything, I'm gonna give you the color of pink, okay? Maybe when you turn into that monster, you can maybe keep the pants on. Maybe just keep the pants on. We're good, all right? Last but not least, Ed Williams. Ed Williams, please stand. Now when I look at you, it's almost like Chris Evans is teaching geology right now at me. It's almost like Captain Rogers is going to punch me in the sucker full of American Revolution.
He teaches social studies.
Geology is, Seamus. It's almost like Captain Rogers is going to spring out any moment and tell me, American Revolution was fought in 1776. And
it's the beard.
It's the beard, even if you don't have one right now. Dr. Healy, over here, our current principal. You're the leader of us all. Thank you. Now, to get away from this, let's go back to the speech, please. It probably moves on to the mariachi band, back in maybe October, I would have to say, the Spanish month. hola. And it's almost like when this mariachi band played the Spanish version of Hound Dog by Elvis Presley, or as that I found on a very shady internet site, originally recorded by Big Mama Thornton. Wow, she probably was quite the woman. Now, I don't know what's going through Seamus's head when he got up first and started dancing his way to a group of lovely ladies.
The music just got my bones, I don't know.
Now, it wasn't when working out, and the ladies were like, no, I don't want to go up there. And she was like, let's dance. And man, it looked like a complete fail.
Why wouldn't you get up with me? What's wrong with me?
Probably the lack of hygiene. But since no one was actually getting up, I had another sensational idea to stand up with him. Yes, me. To stand up with Seamus and dance.
Thank you for the support.
You're welcome. It almost seemed like the whole time we're just running through the cafeteria and dancing.
And chasing Dr. Healy. And heels. She was in heels.
Now picture a big guy like Seamus, because he is. And picture him chasing Dr. Healy around. You have it right there.
She was running from me. As if I had a chainsaw.
As if he kind of just didn't look the way he should have.
I was just moving my hips, that's what you're supposed to do. If that ever does happen again in your life, please call me because I don't think it will.
After the end, I think we all lost half a gallon of sweat, or I'm pretty sure that was just only Seamus.
It's in my genes.
It really is. Now, let's skip ahead to almost like the last semester of S8th graders.
Where it got more serious, more than the mariachi band.
It's almost like EOGs were coming up again for almost like the 12th millionth time. You know those things you sit for when one kid doesn't finish for like 5 hours and you're like, let's go, come on, I want to eat lunch. It's almost like the teachers start to hammer you with work. It's like, I already know this stuff. Let's just skip to the EOGs already.
You're getting stressed.
Teacher stress.
That makes me stressed. And when I get stressed,
Sweat, that's what happens. Now it's almost like we finished them, and we did, luckily. And we get to celebrate at the 8th grade dance. 8th grade dance, that was a very fun dance. Everyone had the best time, I imagine. You know, I guess they did. It set a really good note for Washington if you went, ooh. No? Okay, never mind.
I don't know why he did that.
There was dozens of dance circles, but, I mean, only one slow dance? I mean, what, are we 10? Are we 10? I can't even touch a girl close enough to dance without getting PDA. And I mean, whoa. John and Michael, you guys are like pop-locking and dropping it out on that dance.
John and Michael, you know who you are.
John and Michael, please raise your hand. Okay, thank you. After that, I think we just all had the best imagination of DC was coming up because we left Saturday night, midnight, which is technically Sunday, I think. And I'm pretty sure if you either had half an hour sleep or you just didn't get any sleep on that bus. I mean, it was crazy.
Unless you were sleeping in the aisle like some of my friends.
Not to name any people, but Wesley Powers, Nick Tolan, Horace Makama,
And some ladies up front.
some ladies up front. But I didn't mean to name any names in case I embarrassed you out there. That was a hectic day that Sunday, I'm pretty sure. We saw all the amazing sights and one monument because there's only one.
With our tour guides who were a bit pushy. True story.
True story.
Us three knows what I'm talking about.
There we go.
Yeah.
And there was also some bumps and bruises on the way. I don't want to name any names, but what was with all those people throwing up? Keep it in, people. I mean, keep it in.
Chase, that was you.
Woo!
Yeah, sorry. Let's move on.
In conclusion, I like to say, parents, we would humbly like to ask for something from you. As if we don't ask enough already. I know. However, before the big ask, we'd like to say a big thank you for all the selfless things that you do for us on a daily basis. The endless mounds of laundry, help with your homework, and your never-ending taxi service that you have provided us with these prior to being licensed drivers. Just to name a few. Oh, and remember, the taxi service should only last for another about 18 to 24 months, because then we will have a license and your worries will be all over. We would also like to thank you for bearing with us.
Our adolescent years, which contained a numerous amount of mood swings, clothing fetishes, late-night phone calls after lights out, homework procrastination, selective hearing regarding chores, and gradually developed protest of being kissed goodbye, being dropped off at school, at friends, or anywhere in the public for all that matters. On behalf of my fellow students, please do not take it personal, Mom and Dad. We really can't help it. It's just hormones. We really do appreciate you and love you.
Thus, the big ass. No, don't copy it, slow down.
Settle down there, though.
Comes from your soon-to-be high schoolers. That's right, that's us guys. Having the potential of additional mood swings, hormonal imbalances, and schizophrenic-like behaviors, in addition to a continual request of finances, clean laundry and pantry snacks, as well as rides to our all-important sporting events, please, keep being the great parents that you are being for us. I know we don't always show it or say it enough, but thank you. Thank you for your patience, your endurance, and your encouragement, and your continual giving of yourselves. You rock. Thanks also for not being our parents, but also our mentors, our teachers, and our coaches. We may be awkward in our admitting it, but we need you, especially in these upcoming high school years. Most of all, thank you for being our unconditional acceptance of us, and your love for us. We can do anything when we have your affirmation. Students.
It's now our time to shine. After completing long and dry classes of, I'm just gonna get this off my chest, boring notes and quizzes.
Boring.
We did it! Let's take this next step of the journey and seize it for all it's worth. Life and school are what you make it to be. These next 4 years are going to be some of the most exciting years of our lives if we maintain a great attitude and perspective about them.
Choose to be the winners and leaders that I know you are capable of being. Choose your friends wisely. Honor your parents and teachers sincerely. As much as we may not want to admit it, they do know more than we do. And they do know what's best for us. Yes, it is true. I would also like to leave you with this quote. As long as we have memories, yesterday remains. As long as we have hope, tomorrow waits. As long as we have friendship, each day is never wasted. Class of 2012, I'm pretty sure that's it.
Yes, that is.
We truly can make a difference.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to your 8th grade moving on ceremony. My name is Mr. Williams, and I will be giving the first homeroom speech today. Now, for you gold members, that's the last time you will ever hear that. Maybe you have no idea what just happened, but I said that every single day, all right, or some variation of it, every single day this entire school year. So congratulations that you'll never have to hear that ever again. When I think of this group, ladies and gentlemen, I think of the word mysterious. And the words of the 20th century American philosopher immediately come to mind, a man named Jack Handey, when he wrote this. In order to understand mankind, we have to look at the word itself. Mankind. It's basically made up of 2 words, mank and hind. What do these words mean? It's a mystery. And so is mankind. And so are these 8th graders. It's a mystery to me why the word wow was said all year long. Why every single morning I would have to send Miss Haverlack to the girls' bathroom to break up the 8th grade girls' bathroom association.